Welcome to Hayti Indian football. We're in Hayti tonight. As the Bulldogs of Portageville come visit your Hayti Indians.
For the invocation.
Going to take a pause for a minute for the national anthem.
Let us pray.
All right, welcome back to Hayti Indian football.
This field looks a little bit
Beautiful Hayti has a new field this year.
A lot greener, and it's just beautiful. Welcome to the beautiful Hayti High School football field tonight. We got a Class 1, District 1 matchup.
Nice opponent, the Portageville Bulldogs. Portageville
They play your
is coming in at 0-1. They had a week 1 loss to Savannah, 35-34. Class 4 team. Had a total yards of 429 last week. Jamarion Smith had 245 of those. 5 touchdowns on 34 carries. Mason Adams had 84 rushing yards on 15 carries. He was also 6 of 15 for passing for 82 yards. So those are going to be the players who watch for the Portageville Bulldogs. Excuse me there. Hey, we're going to get some words in for our sponsors and be right back with Hayti Indian football on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss. Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss. Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss. Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Test.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573.
Boot Hill Sports Network would like to give a shout out to one of our new sponsors, Little Pizza Heaven, where you can eat in or take out plus delivery. Just call 573-333-0490 or come and see Christy and the gang at 503 Ward Avenue in Crothersville, Missouri. A Crothersville tradition.
Test.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
All right, welcome back. Thanks to our fine sponsors out there. Look at some stats from the Indians last week. Noah Nelson was 10 of 17 for 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, a total of 275 passing yards. He also had 25 rushing yards and a touchdown for the Indians last week of Hayti. Taylor had 80 yards reception, 1 big catch, and that was the bomb of 80 yards for a touchdown for the Indians. Ricky Bryant had 2 big catches for 62 yards and 1 touchdown. Defense was led by Thomas Hightower, the young freshman, had 6 tackles, 3 assists, and 2 tackles for a loss. Isaiah Love got in on the action with 5 tackles, 3 assists, and 2 tackles for a loss. And then the young freshman Turner also had a INT for the Hayti Indian defense. And here come the Indians to take the field on their new turf field. It is beautiful. If you have not been here yet, you get a good picture right there on your screen. This thing is fabulous. And here comes the Hayti Indians, Portageville, of course, in the white and the blue. Hayti will wear the black jerseys tonight in gold. Gold helmets with the numbers on the side. So a new look for Hayti. Hey, games from around the area. St. Vincent's at Scott City, Malden at Kelly, Chaffee at Charleston. That game was actually last night, and there was a Chaffee upset at Charleston, winning that one 14-12. And then Carrosville is at Park Hills, Kennett at Donovan. New manager is at East Prairie. Portageville coming off a 10-3 season last year, district championship. 0-1 on the year. Hayti coming off a 2-7 campaign last year. is a 0-1 this year, losing to Kennett last week.
Cole Jackson as well, Philip Taylor.
Should be a good game.
Coach Dominic Robertson.
It's actually a Class 1, District 1 game, so it will have implications on the seeding for later this year. And we're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back with more Hayti Indian football on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Services. If you are disabled, trying to remain at home, and struggling with daily personal care, contact Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service in Carruthersville and Marston. Consumer Directed means you can designate a friend or family member who is paid to assist in your personal care, shopping, and housekeeping chores so you can continue to living independently in your own home. Find out more by calling Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service, LLC, in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537. One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer. Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If the Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be. Roseville Humane Society is dedicated to saving as many neglected, stray, and abused animals as possible. They're committed to providing medical treatment and facilitate placing the animals into a good and caring home. To see adoptable animals, check them out on FB at CarruthersvilleHumaneSociety.org or stop by 500 East Industrial Drive in Carruthersville. You can contact them by phone at 573-333-9977. Crowsville Humane Society is a non-profit organization, and your donations are tax exempt.
Hey, one of our fine sponsors here on the network is the Bank of Missouri. It's located along Highway 84 in Carruthersville, near the mighty Mississippi. Come in today to speak to a live customer relations specialist, grab some quick cash from the ATM, or stop by the drive-thru or lobby. They are here to help. Open a checking account, apply for home loans, or assist with any business banking needs. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri. All right, welcome back on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Hayti and Portageville should be a good one. Portageville won the toss. They have elected to receive. Looks like they're going to head south. I'll put Hamilton back deep along with, looks like, number 24 Smith, along with number 3 for the Bulldogs, which is Bogan. So Bogan and Smith are actually the deep guys. Hamilton moves up.
For the Bulldogs.
See who does the kicking for Hayti this week.
Kickoff for the Indians, Malachi Harris.
Harris is doing the kickoff for the Indians. A beautiful night here in Hayti. Good crowd on hand. Kick is short, and it is going to land about the 25, 27-yard line. Smith takes it, cuts to the outside. He's got a lot of room around there, and he is finally going to be wrapped up and brought down on the Hayti side of the field at about the 48-yard line.
46-yard line.
So a good return by the Portageville Bulldogs. Sets up great field position. Adams will be the quarterback. Along with Smith in the backfield. 22 is Bo Hunter Warren, along with number 4 for the Bulldogs. They're going to split 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Smith and Adams in the backfield, hand off to Smith. He goes around the right side, Good job on the Hayti defense. Wrapped up by number 6 of the Hayti Indians, along with Tyler Thomas of the Hayti Indians.
3 on the play. It'll be second down, 7.
It'll be second down and 7 after a gain of 3. 11:25 to go opening quarter. Adams is going to do the keeper. Cutbacks to the right. He's wrapped up. It's going to be a little right at the first down marker. We'll see. It's going to be close. It is enough for the first down. 1st and 10 for the Portageville Bulldogs. That moves the ball down to the 36-yard line of Hayti.
For the Bulldogs. Hayti 36. The 24 on the pitch, trying to get around the right side, and there's number 2.
Smith goes outside and nothing doing.
It's to the 34-yard line. Only a 2 on the play. Second down and 8.
Second down and 8. Good job by the Indians. Adams is going to look to pass. We got a whistle has been blown. We have a offsides on the Hayti Indians.
We'll move it up 5 yards. We'll play second down.
You want to get everybody in the picture. You wouldn't see the quarterback.
Second and 3.
Going to make it 2nd and 3 for the Portageville Bulldogs. Quick pass. It is complete. It will be enough for the Portageville Bulldogs. First down. That's Aaron Dunlap on the reception.
That's going to be enough to move the chains once again for the first down for the Bulldogs. Balls at the 22-yard line.
Moves the ball down to the 22-yard line of Hayti. Opening drive for the Bulldogs. Move a big lineman. Now they're going to run Wildcat to Smith. Smith takes the ball, goes to the left side, breaks through the hole. He's going to pick up a nice gain of about 7, maybe 8 yards. We're going to move the ball down to the Hayti Indian 15, 16-yard line there.
15-yard line.
Second down and 3. Once again, the Wildcat. Smith this time takes it, goes to the left side. We got a late penalty flag coming in. Smith is in for the touchdown. We'll see what the penalty flag is.
We do have a penalty flag on the field. We'll check the penalty marker.
It's going to be holding on the Bulldogs. It's going to neglect the play, and that'll be bring it back 10 yards. Costly penalty for the Bulldogs there. Smith got in the end zone. It's going to move the ball back to the Hayti Indian 26-yard line.
We're running second down. We'll replay second down. Second 14.
Adams is back in at quarterback. Second down and 14 for the Bulldogs. 8:56 to go. Adams looks left. He throws left. It is complete. That is number 4 on the reception for the Bulldogs. Wrapped up by Isaiah Love. Tyler Thomas out there.
Isaiah Love was there as well.
Gained a few, so it'll be third
Third
down.
down is about 7, 37. Number 21.
Be 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs at the Hayti Indian 21-yard line. Smith sits to the left of Adams. He's going to carry off, tackle to the left. Nice tackle by Tyler Thomas. Oh, that is number 13 for the Indians.
Number 13.
Riley Qualls with a big hit for Hayti. It's going to make it 4th down and 7 yards to go.
It's going to be a 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Hayti defense trying to make a big stop here on 4th down. Adams looks over. Got an official timeout. And it looks like we got a equipment. Something going on with the equipment. Hayti player has to come out for a second. 4th down and 5. The 17-yard line of Hayti. Adams looks left, fakes the punt. He's got a man out there. It is caught by Dunlap. Touchdown. Hayti bought on the pump fake, and Aaron Dunlap with a Portageville Bulldog touchdown. Makes it 6-0. Portageville, point after to come. 18-yard pass from Adams to Dunlap.
Somebody's got to stay in the middle.
Portageville. Adams the only one lined up, and he's going to run it in easily for a 2-point conversion. Making the score 8-0. Portageville will take a quick break and be right back with more Hayti Indian football on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss. Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
All right, welcome back. Boot Hill Sports Network. 8-0 Bulldogs. Set to kick off for the Bulldogs is number 4, Bradley. Fielded by the Indians at the 12-yard line. He's out to the 25, to the 30, across to the 31-yard line. Good return by Hayti. They have 1st and 10
To the 33-yard line.
at the
21
yard line, I believe it is. That's Jeremy Alexander on the return. See what Hayti offensively can do. They will be led by senior quarterback Noah Nettleton.
We'll have an official timeout.
Got
Official timeout.
looks like we're going to have an official timeout for a water break. Appreciate y'all joining us here on the Boot Hill Sports Network. I was looking to schedule the Portageville Bulldogs, losing last week to Savannah 35-34 in a nail biter. Of course, they're playing here this week. Then they play East Prairie at home, go on the road to Scott City, Play the Charleston Blue Jays at home, Chaffee at home. October opens up against Malden at Malden. And then they face the Kelly Hawks at home. And then they hold a rivalry game on October the 19th at New Madrid County Central. It's your Portageville schedule. We'll look at the Hayti schedule real quick. Next week, Scott City comes to town.
All right, so Hayti will have the ball first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Followed by Chaffee. We get the road, go to Chaffee at Charleston. Kelly comes in, Malden comes in. And the Battle of the Boot Hill at Caruthersville closes out the regular season. Only an 8-game regular schedule this year for the Indians. They dropped the Illinois game. Nettleton hands off to Bryant. Bryant goes around the side, being pulled down by Mason Adams. It's going to go nowhere. It's going to be about a 3-4 yard loss for the Hayti Indians. Mason Adams in on the tackle for the Bulldogs. 6:50 to go. Opening quarter, Hayti, their first possession. Portageville took their opening possession, marched it in. They started off with excellent field position at the Hayti Indian 48-yard line. Converted on a big 4th down to get in the end zone as Adams to Dunlap. Hayti comes out shotgun formation.
We're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout will be charged to
Coach
Hayti.
Sean Jackson doesn't like what he sees. He
Of the half,
wants
they'll
to
have
take a
2
timeout.
remaining.
So they do that as well. Take a timeout and be right back with more Hayti Indian football on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Boot Hill Sports Network would like to give a shout out to one of our new sponsors, Little Pizza Heaven, where you can eat in or take out plus delivery. Just call 573-333-0490 or come and see Christy and the gang at 503 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, Missouri. A Caruthersville tradition.
All right, thanks to our fine sponsor, Little Pizza Heaven. 505 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville. Get your own little slice of heaven. Our Indians come out. 2nd down and 15 at their own 27-yard line. We'll split 2 to the left, 2 to the right for the Indians. Nettleton is going to tuck it and run. Breaks it off tackle. He's going to get a few yards back for the Indians. I can have about 4 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and about 11 yards.
3rd down and 11.
Moves the ball across the 30 to the 31-yard line. A beautiful Friday night. First game on this new turf field. And a great crowd for it as well. Man in motion for the Indians. Going to hand it off to him. That is Alexander, and he's not going to go anywhere. Good job by the Portageville Bulldogs, tackled by Bogan. He's actually going to get 2, but it's going to bring 4th and 9.
They have a couple. It's going to be 4th down and 9. 4th down and 9. For the Indians.
At the Hayti Indian 33-yard line. Nettleton will do the punting as well for Hayti. Back deep for the Bulldogs is Jamarion Smith. Smith will have it at the 35-yard line. Breaks the tackle across midfield. He is going down the sideline, folks, and he is finally run out of bounds. And it's going to get down to about the 15-yard line of Hayti. Jamarion Smith, last week's Boot Hill Sports Network Player of the Week.
Great field position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
1st and 10. He actually going to be spotted at the 11-yard line. So Portageville knocking on the door once again with 4:42 to go here in the first quarter. There is a flag on the play, oh. On the far sideline, right in front of the Portageville bench, about the 45-yard line. So I guess it'll be a holding call. So that's going to be a big costly penalty for the Bulldogs.
It'll be personal foul, helmet to helmet against the Bulldogs. Well, put the ball back.
So
In
Hayti
their own territory, the 39-yard
saved
line.
by the old penalty flag there.
First and 10.
It's going to back it up to the Portageville Bulldog 39-yard line. Adams is going to go shotgun. Portageville is going to run trips to the right. Hamilton, Bradley, and number 22 is out there. So get his number. Hand off to Smith to the left side. He bounces off tackles, still on his feet. Run out of bounds at the Hayti Indian 45-yard line. And he'll get a first down.
First down. He's knocked out of bounds in the second time of Hightower. It'll be first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line. 4:34 and counting here. Opening quarter. That is Bo Hunter Warren is number 22. Trips to the right once again. Adams is going to hand off to Smith. Smith waits till he sees a hole, cuts it back to the left. He's going to pick up about 5 yards down to the Hayti Indian 40-yard line. Marion Smith last year had 5 touchdowns against the Hayti Indians. He had 5 touchdowns last week against Class 4 Savannah. Portageville goes same formation. Smith sets to the left of Adams. Adams is going to pass to the right side. He's got Bo Hunter Warner across the slant. And it's going to be first down for the Bulldogs across 30 to the Hayti Indian 29-yard line.
Tackle number 6, Cameron Turner for the Indians. It's going to be enough to move the chains. First down. All spotted 27.
First and 10 Bulldogs. 3:30 as Adams waits on the play. Smith now to the right. Play clock down to 15. So plenty of time. Adams is going to run it behind Smith to the right side. He is on his feet as he breaks a tackle. He's to the 15-yard line. Wrapped up, thrown out of bounds. At about the 14-yard line.
Ricky Bryant for his time. It'll be enough to move the chains.
It's going to be another first down for the
14-yard
Bulldogs.
line, first and 10 for the Bulldogs.
First and 10, Portageville at the 14-yard line. Big 73 comes in to do some blocking. Wildcat, Smith. Direct snap, high snap. Smith wrestles it down. He breaks a tackle. He's on his feet. He's about to the 3-yard line. Going to be run out of bounds by the Indians.
Knocked out of bounds by Tyler Thomas.
Tyler Thomas runs him out of bounds for the Indians.
It'll be first and goal for Portageville. Smith up the middle.
Smith right up the middle for a Portageville Bulldog touchdown.
4-yard touchdown run.
Making it 14 for the Bulldogs.
For the Bulldogs.
Hayti 0. 2-point conversion will come. 2:59 to go opening quarter. Portageville goes with the same formation. Put the center. They got Adams.
We'll have a timeout.
And now Portageville wants to talk about things. 2:59 to go in the opening quarter. Portageville 14, Hayti 0. We'll take a quick break and be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
All right, welcome back to Hayti A&M football on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Got 2:59 to go. Portageville is going to go for the extra point here. Either two, yep, looks like the 2-point try. Adams in the center. Two wide receivers to the right. The line stacks to the left. Man in motion is Dunlap. Adams is going to option to the right, and he keeps it, and he is in, I believe. Adams is in for the extra 2, so that's going to make the score Portageville 16, your Hayti Indians 0. 2:59 to go opening quarter. So we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back with more Hayti Indian football.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If the Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
49-yard line. 49 yard.
So 16-0 is our score here.
Number 4, Jeremy Alexander. While we're to Isaiah Love back deep. Receives the goal Hayti.
JP Kohler backwards.
Number 4, Carson Bradley sets the kickoff. For the Bulldogs.
Carson Bradley sets the kickoff for the Bulldogs of Portageville.
Leave him there. Leave him there. Leave him there. Leave him there. So no, stay there. They're fine.
Kick is deep. A nice kick by Bradley as Hayti is going to fumble it all the way back in the end zone.
So it's going to be a touchback.
And it's going to be a touchback there as the Indians take it 1st and 10 from their old 20-yard line.
To the 20-yard line will be Hayti Indian 1st and 10. 2:56. Have to go in the first quarter.
Hayti offense comes out, led by Nettleton. We'll split 2 to the left. Alexander. Taylor. In the backfield is Nettleton and Bryant. Split wide to the right is Isaiah Love. We got a official timeout here. Another piece of equipment, I guess. And here we go. We're ready to resume play.
Now we're ready to go.
2:56 to go. First quarter action, Nettleton shotgun formation. Gonna hand off to Ricky Bryant. Bryant
And up the middle, not much
right up the middle. Miley got back to the regular line of scrimmage.
Number 68, Connor Jeffries. Along number 73, AJ
Jeffries in on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10, no gain for the Indians. Hayti had a slow start last week. Alexander split to the right side, slot formation for the Indians. Nettleton fakes the handoff. He's looking deep. He's got Taylor out there. It is a jump ball, and Hayti comes down with it, I believe. Let's see. Jump ball. Let's see who comes down with it. Got two guys, Dunlap and a Hayti wide receiver, fighting for the ball. It's going to be a Hayti Indian reception and a first down. Good job. First down, that's going to move the ball to the Hayti Indian 45-yard line. You can see Coach D-Rob going over to the defense. .135 and counting. Hand off to Bryant to the right side. He's got a little hole there. Good job on the Hayti Indian offense of line creating that hole. A nice gain of about 5 yards for Ricky Bryant. Put the ball right in midfield.
One of the tacklers for the Bulldogs will be second down.
Indians looking to drive. Get on the scoreboard here. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Nettleton under center. He's going to hand it to Bryant. Bryant makes a cutback to the left side. He's across the 45. He's still carrying the pile. He's going to move down to the 42-yard line of Portageville. That is a Hayti Indian first down. Good job by the youngster Ricky Bryant.
Gain 8 on the play. Ball's in Bulldog territory at the 42.
You can see Nettleton goes to the sidelines and gets to play. And Coach Jackson. First and 10 for the Indians. 15 seconds to go, opening quarter, man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Nettleton keeps it. Goes around the right side. Nothing doing there. Good job by the Portageville Bulldog defense.
Connor Jeffries. Once again for a loss. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Into the first quarter.
So after one quarter play, Portageville 16, Hayti 0. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If the Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be. Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If the Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
All right, welcome back to the Boot Hill Sports Network. Hayti Indian football.
Second down and 13.
Second quarter action.
45-yard line.
Hayti has a second down and 13 at the Portageville Bulldog 44-yard line. Nettleton, shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff. He looks left, goes left. He's going to air it out. He's got Taylor down there. Oh, just off with his fingertips. Good effort by the young freshman, Anthony Taylor. Dunlap on the coverage.
Defended back there by Dunlap.
Also Bogan.
Along with number 3, Zayon Bogan. So it's going to be third down.
It's going to be third down and 13 for Hayti. Noah Nettleton showing off his good arm strength there. Just out of reach for Taylor. Again, fakes the handoff. A little screen pass is no good. Portageville read that nicely. Number 5 for the Bulldogs. Barton read that nice.
4th and 13 from the Portageville 45. Dead balls and true snap flag. It's going to be false start against the Indians. Now back it up 5 will replay. 4th down. 4th and 18. From midfield.
Fourth down and 18 for the Indians. Noah Nettleton back to punt. Gets it off. Smith back deep for the Bulldogs. Fills it at the 20-yard line. Across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Number 52, Desmond Dunn.
Dunn in on the tackle for the Indians. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own
At the
33-yard line. 11:38 to go, second quarter action.
27-yard line, 1st and 10.
16-0 Bulldogs. Adams, shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Smith, pulls it, looks for the pass attempt.
That's from Adams intended.
It's no good.
Number 4, Carson Bradley, and that's incomplete.
We're looking for Bradley out there on the right side, but
So it's going to be 2nd down and
just
10.
out of reach. Be 2nd down and 10, Portageville. Man in motion, that is Bradley. Toss to the left side to Smith. Smith's got a lot of running room here. He breaks outside to the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and Smith is gone for another Portageville Bulldog first down.
Back at the 25-yard line.
There is a penalty flag on the far side of the Portageville Bulldogs sideline over there. We'll see what the call is.
Will be a legal shift against the Bulldogs.
It is a legal shift against the Bulldogs. So once again, Portageville shoots herself in the foot, and a touchdown is called back. Smith had a lot of running room out to that left side once he got around that corner. No catching him. But a penalty is going to call everything back, and going to move the ball back to the 24-yard line, I believe it is. '23-yard line. 11:08 to go. Second quarter action. Wildcat, Smith. Direct snap, a bad snap. And Hayti almost got in there. They're good job. Jackson in on the tackle. For the Indians. That's going to be a 3rd and long for the Bulldogs. So a big 3rd down play coming up here for that Hayti Indian defense. Need to get a stop here.
And the fifth timeout on the field.
As the ball is at the 23-yard line, so they got back to the line of scrimmage. Split 2 out to the left, 2 to the right. Smith is going to sit to the left of Adams. Adams looking left, throws to the right. He's got a man out there. It is in and out of his hands. That is number 22, Bo Hunter Warren, in and out of his hands. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Number 2, Isaiah Love on the coverage.
Isaiah Love out there on the coverage for the Hayti Indians. Punt is by Bradley. It's a Portageville row, and now it takes a Hayti row. It's going to be right down at the 40-yard line. So Hayti will have good starting position here. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
And then 37 yards on the punt. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Hayti.
Might hear Coach Philip Taylor in the background. Or could be somebody in the stands. 1st and 10 Indians. 9:57 to go, second quarter action. Indians looking something to get something going here offensively. It's going to hand off to Ricky Bryant. Bryant is wrapped up. He's going to pick up about a yard for the Indians. Jeffers in on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Getting a 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9 for Hayti.
.25 and counting. Nettleton brings the play in for the Indians. Of course, the Indians are led by head coach Sean Jackson. Assistant coaches Dominic Robinson, Randy Gardner, Cole Jackson. Ricky Bryant nowhere to go. Now he reverses field, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 3, Ricky Bryant, the ball.
He's going to be wrapped up, brought down by
a host of Bulldogs, including number 5, Houston Parton.
Parton makes the tackle for the Bulldogs. Actually going to give him a forward progress of a gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for Hayti. Isaiah Love down here on the near side. Hayti comes to the line of scrimmage with 5 on the play clock to hurry up and get it off. Just gets it off. Noah Nettleton on the keeper. He is going to gain a few,
Number 15,
gain about 3 yards on the quarterback keeper, so it's going to be 4th down and 5 for Hayti, right at the 45-yard line.
Call it 4th and 5 from their own 45.
See what Coach Jackson wants to do here. Still discussing here on the sidelines. Hayti definitely needs a big play. Bryant comes back in. Nettleton is going to punt it. Nobody back for the Bulldogs. Take a Hayti Indian row. It's going to roll down at the 29-yard line of Portageville. So it'll be 1st and 10, Portageville.
Official timeout on the field. Official timeout for a water break.
There is a official timeout for a water break. So we'll take a timeout as well and be right back with more Hayti Indian football on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Hey, one of our fine sponsors here on the network is the Bank of Missouri. It's located along Highway 84 in Carruthersville, near the mighty Mississippi. Come in today to speak to a live customer relations specialist, grab some quick cash from the ATM, or stop by the drive-thru or lobby. They are here to help. Open a checking account, apply for home loans, or assist with any business banking needs. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri.
Roseville Humane Society is dedicated to saving as many neglected, stray, and abused animals as possible. They're committed to providing medical treatment and facilitate placing animals into a good and caring home. To see adoptable animals, check them out on FB at CarruthersvilleHumaneSociety.org or stop by 500 East Industrial Drive in Carruthersville. You can contact them by phone at 573-333-9977. Crowsville Humane Society is a non-profit organization, and your donations are tax exempt.
Welcome back to the network. Portageville, 1st and 10. Adams fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself, break out to the left side, and a good job by the Hayti Indian defense.
And he's met by number 8.
Number 8.
For the Indians. Back to the line and straight up for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Done.
And 10.
Done in on the tackle for the Indians. Adams did get back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Adams back to pass. Got a man wide open, and Hamilton. Hamilton is across the 40, makes a man miss to the 30. The 20 is going to outrun everybody. And he is going to be run out of bounds at about the Hayti Indian 4-yard line, I believe it is.
But not before he gets inside the 5. To about the 4-yard line.
So Adams, Hamilton,
67-yard pass play.
on a 64-yard pass play. Sets up 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Smith in the Wildcat. Gonna run to the right side, off tackle. He's wrapped up.
Smith up the middle.
Get about a yard, maybe 2.
I believe that's number 23, my Travion Gorman. On the tackle, so it's going to be 2nd down. And 2, so it'll be 2nd.
2nd down and goal for the Bulldogs.
2-yard line.
5:55 and counting, 2nd quarter. Smith. And we're going to have a timeout for the Hayti Indians.
Timeout for Hayti. We've got 2nd charge time. I'll have 1 left.
The Hayti's 2nd timeout.
Just to remind everyone,
We have 1 remaining.
Hayti Lady Indians volleyball. 2 games next week that they will host the Portageville Lady Bulldogs.
Portageville, 1st and goal.
Tuesday.
set up by the big pass play from Adams to Hamilton.
They go to South and they play at the end of 5 and play Portageville game at 6:30. It's the Hayti Lady Indians next week.
So here come the Bulldogs. Indians still huddled up. Coach Jackson did not like what he see. Coach Robinson out there talking to the defense.
Not even lined up.
Wildcat, heavy formation to the right. Smith is going to run to the right. He is in
Marion Smith
for a Portageville Bulldog touchdown.
for the touchdown.
Jamarion Smith,
2 yard
2
touchdown.
yards
Marion
out.
Smith took number 6 on the board for the Bulldogs.
Crowsville score update 28-14 Park Hill. And here that makes a score Portageville 22, Hayti 0. Portageville will go for the 2-point conversion in that odd formation. Everybody stacked to the left. Adams. Shotgun formation. And they're going to take it and snap the ball to Dunlap on the left side.
Number 16 Dunlap trying to get in.
And he is
denied.
not
Number
in.
6,
A good job by the Hayti Indian defense of holding them out of the 2-point conversion. So with 5:47 to go in the second quarter,
Crisscross.
Portageville 22, your Hayti Indians
Crisscross.
0. We'll be right back on the Reveal Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Boot Hill Sports Network would like to give a shout out to one of our new sponsors, Little Pizza Heaven, where you can eat in or take out plus delivery. Just call 573-333-0490 or come and see Christy and the gang at 503 Ward Avenue in Crothersville, Missouri. A Crothersville tradition.
Number 4 Carson Bradley set to kick off for Portageville.
Bradley set to kick off for the Bulldogs. Isaiah Love.
For Jeremy Alexander back in
And
for the team.
Alexander dropped back deep for the Indians. So all Portageville right now, first half, 5:47 to go here in the second quarter. Kick is up. It's going to be fielded by Alexander about the 15-yard line. He fumbles it, and it is going to be recovered by the Portageville Bulldogs.
Ball was recovered by the Bulldogs.
Hayti also has a player down. I believe that might be Alexander.
We'll have an official timeout on the field.
Hope everything's okay. Once he went in for the loose fumble, he got hit pretty hard.
Nobody had the ball. No, he waved it off. I thought he got it done myself.
Coach Jackson and Coach Gardner and Coach Robinson go out. It's 5:40 to go in the second quarter. Hope everything is okay. I believe that is Alexander. Shaking up on the play. Coach Rogers comes out, and I'll tell you what, we're going to take it away for a minute. Hope everything's okay. Coach Taylor has to come down out of the booth. We'll be right back on the Blue Hill Sports Network.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Services. If you are disabled, trying to remain at home, and struggling with daily personal care, contact Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service in Carruthersville and Marston. Consumer Directed means you can designate a friend or family member who is paid to assist in your personal care, shopping, and housekeeping chores so you can continue to living independently in your own home. Find out more by calling Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service, LLC, in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537. One of our finds.
All right, welcome back. And
Number 4, Carson Bradley.
they are going to re-kick for some reason. We'll have to find out. Alexander finally got off the field. So here we go. Kick deep, and that's going to go picked up by Hayti at the 5-yard line. He is going to be wrestled down. And there's a penalty flag, and that's going to be a
there is a flag on the play.
horse collar tackle.
It's got the penalty marker.
On the Bulldogs of Portageville, I do believe.
So we're going to have a personal foul. Horse collar tackle
Yes,
against
it is. That's
the
going to
Bulldogs.
add 15 yards. It's going to move Hayti out to about the 20-yard line, I believe.
We're going to move it up 15 yards. Hayti will take over first and 10.
It's like the 22-yard line. So it'll be first and 10, Hayti, with 5:32 to go here in the second. Nelson fakes the handoff. He looks to got a man over his pass. Is intercepted by number 22 of the Bulldogs, and he's going to walk it in for a Hayti Indian touchdown. Bo Hunter Warren with the interception and a Portageville Bulldog touchdown. Makes the score Portageville 28, Hayti 0.
For Bo Hunter Warren.
Extra point to come for the Bulldogs. About a 30-yard return for Bo Hunter Warren. Now Portageville going Wildcat to Smith.
Got a stoppage in play.
Got a stoppage in play.
Equipment malfunction.
Another equipment malfunction. Boy, we've seen a lot of that here in the first half. Now Portageville gets set. 10 on the play clock. And we got a penalty flag. It'll be offsides.
It'll be offsides against Hayti.
Hayti Indians offsides.
We play the 2-point conversion.
Move it up to the 1-yard line. Be first and 10. First and goal, excuse me. From the 1-yard line, 2-point conversion. Smith is going to run it to the right side, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. It's going to make the score Portageville 30 and your Hayti Indians 0. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Hey, one of our fine sponsors here on the network is the Bank of Missouri. It's located along Highway 84 in Caruthersville, near the mighty Mississippi. Come in today to speak to a live customer relations specialist, grab some quick cash from the ATM, or stop by the drive-thru or lobby. They are here to help. Open a checking account, apply for home loans, or assist with any business banking needs. Live well, bank well. Welcome back to Hayti Indian football. Bradley kicks it deep. It's going to be fielded by the Indians at the 10-yard line. Out to the 20. Makes a man miss, still on his feet. Across the 25. He's going to be brought down about the 28-yard line. First and 10, Hayti.
Hayti offense will take over first and 10.
Score is actually 30 to 0. Having some scoreboard malfunctions here. $5:11 to go in the second quarter. Penalty flag on the play, so it's going to move the ball back to the Hayti 18-yard line. The first and 10 there for the Indians. Nettleton under center. Bryant to the right side, no gain. Second and 10 for the Indians.
Little to no gain on the play. Will be second down.
Portageville looking to move to 1-1 on the season. Both teams had a week 1 loss. Portageville in a heartbreaker. 35-34 to Class 4 Savannah. Actually went for the 2 points and did not get it. Nettleton rolls out to the left. Now he's going to throw it. The pass is dropped by the Indians, so it's going to bring up third down and 10 for Hayti.
Third down and 10.
Indians come to the line of scrimmage. 5 on the play clock. Nettleton fakes the handoff. He's under a lot of pressure. Screen pass is out to Ricky Bryant to the 20, 25, across to the 26-yard line. He's going to be just short of the Hayti Indian first down, I believe. Let's see. It'll be about a yard, maybe 2. Nice play there.
To the 26.
It's going to be 4th down. 2. Hayti. Looks like they're going to go for it. Noah Nettleton under center. They're going to try to draw him off sides. And there it is. Coach Jackson's going to take a timeout. Talk about things. We'll take a timeout as well on the Boot Hill Sports Network. We'll be right back with more Hayti Indian football.
Roseville Humane Society is dedicated to saving as many neglected, stray, and abused animals as possible. They're committed to providing medical treatment and facilitate placing the animals into a good and caring home. To see adoptable animals, check them out on FB at CarruthersvilleHumaneSociety.org or stop by 500 East Industrial Drive in Carruthersville. You can contact them by phone at 573-333-9977. Crowsville Humane Society is a non-profit organization, and your donations are tax exempt.
All right, now it looks like Hayti will punt it. 4th and 2. Nettleton gets the punt off. It goes to the left side, takes a Hayti bounce across midfield, going to roll down to the Portageville Bulldog 45 yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. Portageville with good field position with 3:23 to go, and they lead this one 30-0. Hayty's going to jump off sides there.
Flag and some movement on that line. It'll be offsides against Hayti. They'll move it up to midfield to 50. Remain first down, 1st and 5.
Be 1st and 5 for the Bulldogs at midfield. Adams looks left. He's going to throw left. He's got Dunlap over there. Dunlap makes the catch. It's going to be right at the Hayti Indian 30-yard line. 25-yard line. Check that.
Then at 25 on the pass play. It'll be 1st and 10 for Portageville. At the Hayti 25.
Adams going to hand off to Smith. Smith breaks it out to the right side, makes a man miss. He stiffs arm another guy, and he is going to be run out of bounds. Across the 10-yard line to about the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
Ball's inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
Wildcat Smith runs to the left side, breaks through the line of scrimmage, and he is in for a Portageville Bulldog touchdown. Jamarion Smith with 2:48 to go here in the second quarter. Direct snap to Jamarion Smith. And he is up the middle for the 2-point conversion. That's going to make the score Portageville 38, your Hayti Indians 0. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2975. 2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss. Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bail Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Welcome back to Hayti football. Score is 38-0.
They're all in a pre-snap flag.
Got a penalty flag.
They're offside against Hayti.
Offsides on the
We'll move it up 5 yards.
kickoff against the Indians.
Kickoff.
.248 to go, second quarter action. 38-0, Portageville. Bradley kicks it off. Fielded by Ricky Bryant. He's across the 15 to the 20. He's going to be tackled and wrestled down at about the 24-yard line.
24.
Tackled by number 12, Alex Hawks.
First and 10, 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the
First and 10 for the Indians. Definitely a nice, cool night. Good crowd here for the home opener, 2023 Hayti Indian football season. Nettleton is going to keep it himself, run up the middle, and he is stopped immediately by the Bulldogs for no gain.
Connor Jeffries. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Gibbons on the stop for the Bulldogs. Got an official timeout.
We have a delay again.
It's going to be a delay gain on the Hayti Indians.
Back it up 5, replay. Second down.
And off to the left side.
Nettleton, the ball carried up the middle.
No gain.
20. We're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout. In charge to the Bulldogs.
Got a timeout by the Portageville Bulldogs. 1:31 to go.
In the first half.
So we'll bring up third down for the Indians. Take a quick timeout and be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Boot Hill Sports Network would like to give a shout out to one of our new sponsors, Little Pizza Heaven, where you can eat in or take out plus delivery. Just call 573-333-0490 or come and see Christy and the gang at 503 Ward Avenue in Crothersville, Missouri. A Crothersville tradition.
We got going on here at Hayti.
All right, welcome back to Hayti, where the Portageville Bulldogs lead this one 38-0. Here it is. 3rd and 15 for the Indians. Noah Nettleton on the keeper. Goes around the right side. He is going to be tackled by the Bulldogs. Pick up about a yard, and Portageville wants to burn another timeout. So we'll do that as well. We'll be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
All right. Welcome back. Thanks to our fine sponsors out there tonight for making this broadcast possible. Much appreciated. Hayti with 1:21 to go faces a full 4th down and 14 at their own 22-yard line. Nettleton gets a kickoff. It's going to be fielded by Smith at the 48-yard line of Portageville. They'll shake and bake across the 45 to the Hayti 40. Wrapped up and brought down at the Hayti Indian 39-yard line. Tackled by number 53, Tyler Thomas.
It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. 1 minute, 8 seconds. Left to go in the first pass.
Portageville going to try to get on the board one more time as 1:08 is left before half. Next week, Scott City comes to Hayti. Prairie will go to Portageville as Adams airs it out, and it is completed, and he is going to be down about the 1-yard line.
Marking down at the 1-yard line.
Bo Hunter Warren on the reception as Adams airs it out.
From Mason Adams sets them up 1st and goal.
It'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Nice pass from Adams to Bo Hunter Warren out there. About 39 yards. Smith, Wildcat.
Pre-snap stoppage of play.
Got a stoppage of play. See what the call is. Equipment malfunction once again. It rotates a player in and out. Wildcat for Smith. Smith's going to run to the right side. He is in.
Smith around the right side. He's in.
Portageville Bulldogs touchdown with 27.8 seconds remaining in the first half. score, the Bulldogs 44, your Indians 0.
No, he was out of the one.
Portageville will go for the 2. Same formation. Wildcat. Jamarion Smith. Gonna roll to the right side, and he runs it in easily.
24 Smith around the right
Got
side.
a penalty flag.
And got some flags.
It's coming in late.
The
See what the call is.
touchdown.
There comes the call. 2-point conversion is good.
Touchdown will stand after the play.
Personal fouls against each
And
side.
offset personal foul.
After the play, it offsets. So it'll be 46 to nothing Bulldogs. Take a quick break and be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Services. If you are disabled, trying to remain at home, and struggling with daily personal care, contact Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service in Carruthersville and Marston. Consumer Directed means you can designate a friend or family member who is paid to assist in your personal care, shopping, and housekeeping chores so you can continue to living independently in your own home. Find out more by calling Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service, LLC, in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
Welcome back to Hayti football on the Boot Hill Sports Network, where it's all Bulldogs, 46-0. Bradley. It's a kickoff fielded by Isaiah Love at about the 10. He's across the 20 to the 25, 30, 35, 40. Wrapped up and tackled by the kicker, Bradley, right at midfield. So a good return by Isaiah Love. He's going to put it at the Portageville Bulldog 49-yard line. 17.7 seconds remaining. If Hayti can air one out here and go in on a positive note here before the half. Hilton's going to roll to the left. He's going to air it out. He's got Taylor out there. And Isaiah Love, the pass is incomplete. Good coverage by Bo Hunter Warren and Aaron Dunlap for the Bulldogs.
Bo Hunter Warren on the coverage.
Going to be 10 seconds remaining, second quarter. Second down and 10, Hayti. See what Hayty's offense can dial up. Nettleton scrambling, being chased by Smith. He loses the ball and it goes out of bounds. Good tackle by Jamarion Smith on a sack. Going to be 3 seconds left.
On the clock. It's going to be third down.
Hayti caught a break on that one. Ball fumbled out of bounds. 3.3 seconds remaining. See if Hayti wants to take a knee here or try to air it out. Looks like they're going to take a knee as Nettleton moves underneath center. Man in motion. Hands off to Ricky Bryant. Bryant rolls to the left, and now he's down. And that's going to take us to halftime on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Halftime score, Portageville 46, your Hayti Indians 0. Take a few commercial breaks and be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If the Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Hey, one of our fine sponsors here on the network is the Bank of Missouri. It's located along Highway 84 in Carruthersville, near the mighty Mississippi. Come in today to speak to a live customer relations specialist, grab some quick cash from the ATM, or stop by the drive-thru or lobby. They are here to help. Open a checking account, apply for home loans, or assist with any business banking needs. Live well, bank well. Bank of Missouri.
Roseville Humane Society is dedicated to saving as many neglected, stray, and abused animals as possible. They're committed to providing medical treatment and facilitate placing the animals into a good and caring home. To see adoptable animals, check them out on FB at CarruthersvilleHumaneSociety.org or stop by 500 East Industrial Drive in Carruthersville. You can contact them by phone at 573-333-9977. Crowsville Humane Society is a non-profit organization, and your donations are tax exempt. Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You can call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Boot Hill Sports Network would like to give a shout out to one of our new sponsors, Little Pizza Heaven, where you can eat in or take out plus delivery. Just call 573-333-0490 or come and see Christy and the gang at 503 Ward Avenue in Carruthersville, Missouri. A Carruthersville tradition.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Got a Hayti Indian Entertainment here. The young Hayti cheerleaders were at halftime. This one is 46-0. Portageville. Portageville opened up the scoring with Adams to Dunlop. 7:21 to go in the first quarter. 2-point conversion was good by Adams. And then with 2:59 to go, Jamarion Smith will run it in for 4 yards out. The 2-point conversion was good by Adams, making your score 16-0. Second quarter action, seeing a interception by Bo Horner Warren from about 23 yards out officially. 2-point conversion was good for Portageville. Then with 2:48 to go, Smith from 8 yards out gets the touchdown. 2-point conversion was good. And 27 seconds to go, Smith would also run it in from 2 yards out. 2-point conversion was good, making the score Portageville 46, Hayti 0. Take another timeout and be right back with more Hayti Indian football on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrient Ag Solutions, leading the field. We're for agriculture, for growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrient Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Welcome back to Hayti in football. Let's start the second half here. Portageville kicks off to the Indians. Indians down at the 10-yard line. Across the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Makes a man miss, still on his feet. He's going to be wrapped up and tackled at the 40, 39, 38-yard line of the Portageville Bulldogs. Good return by Isaiah Love.
58-yard kickoff return by Isaiah Love.
Setting the Indians up in great field position. Score is 46-0, Portageville. Will be a running clock. Nettleton brings the Indians out. Fakes the handoff. Pass play, hit immediately. The ball is dropped. It'll be incomplete. Good pass coverage out there by Bogan of the Portageville Bulldogs.
Number 3, Bogan. Will be second down and 10.
Second down and 10 for the Indians. And off, and he is met immediately
And off up the middle.
by the Portageville defense of Jamarion Smith. Be no gain. Third down and 10 for the Indians.
So it's going to be third down and 10 for Hayti.
.39 and counting. Nettleton fakes the handoff, keeps himself. He's going to go nowhere. It'll be a loss. Bring up fourth down and about 12 for the Indians.
Let's bring up fourth down. All with the Portageville 40.
Nettleton back paddles. He's going to air it out. We got a penalty flag, and it is overthrown. Intended target out there.
Ricky Bryant gets a flag in the 2 of it. We'll check the penalty marker.
See what the penalty is. It's fourth down. Penalty is on the Indians. It will be declined, so they will turn the ball over on downs, and Portageville will take over after a nice return by the Hayti Indian special team. Cannot do nothing with that good field position. So Portageville takes over, first and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Adams and Smith still in the game. Got an official timeout for a water break with 7:50 to go. We're in a third quarter running clock. Take a commercial break and be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Boot Hill Sports Network would like to give a shout out to one of our new sponsors, Little Pizza Heaven, where you can eat in or take out plus delivery. Just call 573-333-0490 or come and see Christy and the gang at 503 Ward Avenue in Crothersville, Missouri. A Crothersville tradition.
Welcome back as Adams hands off to Smith. Smith goes off left tackle, brings to the line of scrimmage, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Jamarion Smith
60-yard touchdown run
from 60 yards out gets in the end zone once again for the Bulldogs. Making the score, Portageville 52, Hayti 0. Extra point to come. For the Bulldogs. Going to go for 2 again. Wildcat. Smith hesitates, breaks the tackle, goes around the left side, and he is in for the 2-point conversion, making the score Portageville 54. Hayti 0. Take another quick break on the Boot Hill Sports Network and be right back with more Hayti Indian football.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If the Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be. Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If the Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Caruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be. Roseville Humane Society is dedicated to saving as many neglected, stray, and abused animals as possible. They're committed to providing medical treatment and facilitate placing animals into a good and caring home. To see adoptable animals, check them out on FB at CaruthersvilleHumaneSociety.org or stop by 500 East Industrial Drive in Caruthersville. You can contact them by phone at 573-333-9977. Crowsville Humane Society is a non-profit organization, and your donations are tax exempt.
entertaining football, the Sports Network. Currently have a injured Indian down on the field.
You can see him walk off the field.
7:21 to go. In the third quarter, it's been all Portageville Bulldogs. Well on their way to becoming 1-1 on the season. We'll take on the East Prairie Eagles next week. It's the Scott City Rams coming to Hayti next week. So I can get some score updates here for you.
Isaiah Love. Now Dale back deep for the Indians. Before Carson Bradley took the kickoff for the Bulldogs.
It's like Jackson and Francis Howard tied at 7. East Prairie 32, New Madrid 30. That is halftime. 15-0 Dexter over Sykeston. And a kickoff is taken by the Indians. Across the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Across the 20 and up to 22. 10-yard return. For the down for the Indians, that'll make it first and 10.
So the scores I currently have. See if I can get a update on the Crowsville Tigers. .35 and counting in this one. Nettleton trips to the right. Hands off. That's going to go nowhere. Good penetration by that Portageville defensive front. All in the backfield.
Along with number 54, Chris Stokes. Loss of 3 on the play.
It's 56-26 Park Seals at the half. And those are your score updates from around the area. Nettleton looking to pass. Intended target was Isaiah Love, number 2.
For Isaiah Love, that's incomplete.
Number 2,
Covered up by Houston
Isaiah
Park.
Love could
For the
not
Bulldogs.
hang on to the ball. A little high.
This will be third down.
Third down for the Indians. 13 to go for first. Nettleton scrambling. He is brought down in the backfield. He lost the ball. Ricky Bryant recovers.
Lost the ball.
Not before the
Down around
ball
the
is
8-yard
back
line.
on the 6-yard line of Hayti.
That's going to bring up fourth down. You can get to the 33.
It's going to be fourth down and South Penobscot for a first down. Nettleton and Taylor coming into the game. Five seconds on the play clock. 1 second, Nettleton gets it off. And it's going to take a nice Hayti Indian bounce and roll. And it's going to roll down to the 43-yard line. Taylor downs it. It'll be 1st and 10, the Bulldogs. And it looks like we're going to start to have some substitutions here. Smith checks out. Checking in the ball game is number 34, Hickenbottom, the running back. Mason Adams is still in the game. $54-0. Hand off to Hickenbottom. It goes to the left side. He's going to gain about 4, maybe.
Hand off to number 34. That's Antonio Hickenbottom. He's got down by number 99.
Looks like they're going to give him 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Portageville Bulldogs. Adams fakes the handoff. Now he rolls out to the right. He's going to keep it himself. Get back to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to give him forward progress. He'll get about a yard. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Bulldogs.
Along with Cooper Jackson. Gain of 1, 3rd down and 4.
1:45 to go, 3rd quarter. Running clock here. Hayti will jump off sides. That's going to be a 1st down. No, going to get a timeout in there before that. So we'll take a timeout as well and be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
Boot Hill Sports Network would like to give a shout out to one of our new sponsors, Little Pizza Heaven, where you can eat in or take out plus delivery. Just call 573-333-0490 or come and see Christy and the gang at 503 Ward Avenue in Crothersville, Missouri. A Crothersville tradition.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse?
Welcome back to Hayti Indian football on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Third and 4 for the Bulldogs. Adams, quick pass play to Bradley. Bradley wrapped up immediately at the line of scrimmage by the Hayti Indian defense. Good job by Mr. Hightower, Thomas Hightower, and on the tackle.
It's going to be 4th down. We'll call it 4.
4th and 4 for the Bulldogs.
49.
Hickenbottom to the left of Adams. Hamilton and Dunlap down here to the near side. Across the middle, it is good to Bradley on the slant. And he makes a man miss, and he's going to go in for a Portageville Bulldog touchdown. Bulldogs 60, your Indians 0. On a 55-yard pass play from Mason Adams. Carson Bradley. Point after attempt is coming. Hickenbottom in at running back. Going to direct snap to him. They run around the left side. He's going to get in for the 2-point conversion. So that makes the score Portageville 62, Hayti 0. Take a quick 30-second break and be right back on the Blue Hills Sports Network and Hayti Indian football.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions, leading the field.
One of our fine sponsors today is Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Services. If you are disabled, trying to remain at home, and struggling with daily personal care, contact Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service in Carruthersville and Marston. Consumer Directed means you can designate a friend or family member who is paid to assist in your personal care, shopping, and housekeeping chores so you can continue to living independently in your own home. Find out more by calling Glowing Hearts Consumer Directed Service, LLC, in Carruthersville at 922-5056 or in Marston at 643-2537.
Portageville kicks off. Bradley to Isaiah Love at the 6-yard line. He's across the 20, 25, 30. He's got a lot of room out there. He's only got one man to beat. That's Bradley. Good block. He's going to spring him, and he's going to go to the 10, to the 5, to the house on a Hayti Indian touchdown. So the Indians finally getting on the board here.
And we marked him out at about the 4-yard
The
line.
end of the third quarter on a 94-yard touchdown by Isaiah Love. It's going to take us to the end of the third quarter, 62-6. Take a quick break and be right back with Hayti Indian football.
Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be. Hey, if you want a truck or a real fine car, Faulkner Auto Sales can get you cruising in any style. If the Faulkners don't have it, they can get it. And if they can't get it, it's not even made. Go see Dwayne and Kevin at Faulkner Auto Sales on Truman Boulevard in Carruthersville or call 573-333-3800. And remember, if Faulkner's is not on the back of your vehicle, it damn sure ought to be.
Hey, thanks to our fine sponsors, Dwayne and Kevin Faulkner out there, Faulkner Auto Sales, located in Carruthersville, Missouri. Give them a call, 573-333-3800. Indians will go for the 2-point conversion after the 96-yard touchdown by Isaiah Love. Actually, they're saying he ran out at the 4-yard line, so it was not a touchdown. That's what it looks like.
Timeout, first and goal.
Will be first and goal for the Indians. Must have stepped out of bounds over there. My apologies. Did not see that. Nettleton fakes the handoff. Now he rolls. He's going to be sacked immediately
Right side, and he's stopped by
by
number
the
5.
Portageville. That is number 5. Barton.
Back to
In on the
11
tackle
play.
for the Bulldogs.
Second down and goal.
Be a loss for the Indians. Move the ball back to the 11-yard line. So it'll be second and goal for the Indians. Man in motion. Nettleton. Going to have a legal motion, I believe, on Hayti. Got two guys moving at one time.
False start. That'll back it up 5. We'll replay second down.
Break it up 5. So after being first and goal from the 4, Hayti now faces a second and goal from the 16-yard line. And off to the left side.
Number 2, Isaiah Love, the ball carrier. He gets
Isaiah Love on the
a
carry.
couple of yards down to the 14.
Pick up a yard.
Going to bring up third down.
Third and goal from the 15-yard line. Nettleton gonna air it out. Jump ball. It is off of Adams' helmet.
Passes.
Pass is incomplete. It's gonna bring up fourth and goal for Hayti.
So it's going to bring up fourth down and goal from the 14.
A little over 9 minutes remaining in this one. Hayti will move to 0-2. Bulldogs will go to 1-1 on this early in the 2023 season. Nettleton being rushed, sets up the screen. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Ricky Bryant. Be a turnover on downs.
Official timeout for a water break. Once again, next week right here
Score
we'll be hosting the
remains
Scott City Rams.
62-0. 8:38 to go in this one. Got a timeout on the field for a water break, so we'll do that as well. And we'll be right back on the Bluegill Sports Network.
Crowsville Humane Society is dedicated to saving as many neglected, stray, and abused animals as possible. They're committed to providing medical treatment and facilitate placing animals into a good and caring home. To see adoptable animals, check them out on FB at CrowsvilleHumaneSociety.org or stop by 500 East Industrial Drive in Caruthersville. You can contact them by phone at 573-333-9977. Crowsville Humane Society is a non-profit organization, and your donations are tax exempt.
Got a special guest up in the booth, Mr. Brian Brown.
Brian Brown, today's his birthday.
Birthday boy. Special shout out to Brian. Eighth birthday. Young Hayti Indian fan. Hand off to the left
Number
side.
34, Hickenbottom on the carry. Around the left
Hickenbottom.
side.
And at quarterback for the Bulldogs.
We want to say a happy 8th birthday to Brian Brown, the little buddy up here. So here
10 for the Bulldogs.
in the booth with us. We want to congratulate him on 8 big years. A Hayti Indian right here, Brian Brown.
That is Ryan Parton.
Ryland.
Excuse me. He scrambles. He is a left-hander and intercepted. And that's going to be a Hayti Indian touchdown.
And run into the end zone for a touchdown.
Parton had to scramble, and he
Raheem Dunn.
threw it out to the right side, and it was picked off. Good job by the Hayti Indian defense, and they finally get it aboard, making the scores. Portageville 62, your Hayti Indian 6. 2-point conversion coming.
Isaiah standing back here in the back, thinking he's out of the game. It's Isaiah.
Handoff up the middle. It's going to be stopped by Portageville. So with 7:15 to go in the fourth quarter, Portageville 62, Hayti 6. Take a quick commercial break and be right back on the Boot Hill Sports Network.
Hey, are you doing the jailhouse rock and would much rather be having a house party? You could call Moss Bell Bonds at 573-359-4935 or 573-333-2916. They're available 24 hours a day. Also having a payment plan and credit cards accepted. You can make bail 1 minute from jail. Freedom loss, call Moss.
All right, welcome back to Hayti Indian football on the Boot Hill Sports Network. Indians set to kick off. Onside kick, and it is recovered by the Bulldogs.
For the Bulldogs.
Good job by Portageville. They'll take over at the Portageville Bulldog 47-yard line.
Going
to have a face mask penalty on the Indians.
He stopped immediately. He got a flag on play. I believe that was number 8. Raheem Dunn.
Handoff was to Hickenbottom. Face mask against the Indians. March at 15 yards.
Going to be he's going to be on Hayti.
Across midfield to the Hayti Indian side of the field.
Move to first down once again.
The 38-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
There you go. Good job, Liddell. Good job, Petey.
Hickenbottom the ball carrier.
Good job by the Hayti Indian defense.
Initially by Camilla Dale. And number 7, Thomas Hightower, to finish him off. They'll also play a 4. Second down 14.
Technical difficulties here. Portageville around the left
Kick
side.
ball around the left side. Run out of bounds.
Run out of bounds by the Hayti
Number seven.
defense.
Thomas Hightower.
Thomas Hightower, Isaiah Love.
That yard back.
Will bring us at about
31
4 minutes,
yard line.
15 seconds to go in this one.
We'll call it 4.
62-6, Bulldogs.
Timeout on the field.
Third down. About 3. Direct snap to Hickenbottom around the left side.
Hickenbottom, the ball
And
carrier.
he
Once
is across
again,
the 25 to the
left side.
20. He's finally brought down at the Hayti Indian 18-yard line. It'll be first and 10 Bulldogs
Thomas, along with number 5, Kelly
to
Jackson.
Hayti Indian.
And
18-yard
first and
line.
10, 140
Direct snap.
Hickenbottom, the ball carrier. Again, he's wrapped up by number 5, Kelly Jackson.
And we have a injured Hayti Indian down.
Official timeout on the field. Official timeout.
We'll take a break while they work on the injured player. We'll be right back. Hayti Indian football. Second down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Direct snap to Hickenbottom. We got a penalty flag down. It's going to be on the Portageville Bulldogs.
Back it up 5, replay second down.
Back it up 5. Make it second down 11 for Portageville. 2 minutes remaining in this one. Forget next week. Scott City comes to town. We'll be playing the Indians.
Hickenbottom,
The middle goes nowhere.
Tackled by Tyler Thomas along with
Tyler Thomas once again in on the tackle for the Indians. And once again we have an injured Hayti Indian. .141 to go in this one. Scott City comes in next week, followed by Indians hit the road, go to Chaffee, face the Red Devils. September the 29th, the Indians take on Charleston at Charleston. October the 6th, Hayti is back home against the Kelly Hawks. October the 13th, at home once again against the Maud and Green Wave. And of course, Battle of the Boot Hill. October the 20th at Crothersville. Your Indian schedule for the year. Only 8 regular season games for the Hayti. Portageville will host the East Prairie Eagles next week for taking on Scott City September the 15th at Scott City. They will host the Charleston Blue Jays September the 22nd, followed by the Chaffee Red Devils at home. And they hit the road on October 6th and face the Maud and Green Wave. And then the Kelly Hawks come to Portageville on October the 13th. And then the rivalry game against New Madrid County Central on October the 19th. And that game is in New Madrid. And the last score we had, East Prairie was leading New Madrid. So next week should be a good game between the East Prairie Eagles and the Portageville Bulldogs. Portageville moved to 1-1 on the year. Hayti will fall to 0-2. A lot of young freshmen on this Hayti Indian team. Have 11 freshmen. Around the left side for the Bulldogs. It's going to be run out of bounds.
Lead by number 5, Kellen Jackson.
Portageville getting some younger players in the ballgame.
Short of the first down marker, so it's going to be 4th down.
Reps.
Call it 2. For the Bulldogs.
It'll take us right at a minute remaining on this one. Direct snap to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom breaks off tackle. He's wrestled down by Tyler Thomas. Tyler Thomas, the senior linebacker.
Have a new set of downs. First down and goal.
Good defensive player for the Indians.
On the 6-yard line.
Could be the last play of the game. Direct snap to Hickenbottom. He's going to roll out to the right side. He is close to a Portageville touchdown. He's going to be down at the 1-yard line, and that's going to wrap it up, I believe. It'll be the last play of the game. That is a Portageville Bulldog win. Portageville 62, Hayti 6. We'll take a commercial break and be right back with the post-game show on the Boot Hill Sports Network and Hayti Indian football.
Boot Hill Sports Network would like to give a shout out to one of our new sponsors, Little Pizza Heaven, where you can eat in or take out plus delivery. Just call 573-333-0490 or come and see Christy and the gang at 503 Ward Avenue in Crothersville, Missouri. A Crothersville tradition.
All right, folks, there you see the final score, 62-6. Portageville will get on the board first with 7:21 to go as Adams would hit Dunlop for a touchdown. The 2-point conversion was good by Adams. Portageville would lead it 8-0. 2:59 to go. 4-yard touchdown by Jamarion Smith. 2-point conversion was good by Mason Adams. Portageville would lead 16-0. That was all your scoring in the first quarter. Second quarter's action saw from 5:47 to go. Jamarion Smith would get in for a touchdown. 2-point conversion was good. Portageville would lead 24-0. 5:18 in the second quarter. Bo Hunter Warren would pick off a Noah Nettleton pass and run it in for a Portageville Bulldog touchdown. 2-point conversion was good. Portageville would lead 32-0. And then with 2:48 to go in the second quarter, Jamarion Smith ran it in for 8 yards out, making the score 38-0. 2-point conversion failed by the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs will get in the end zone one more time with 27 seconds left in the first half as Jamarion Smith will get in the end zone once again, this time on a 2-yard run. 2-point conversion was good, making it 46-0 Portageville. Fourth quarter action saw Portageville with 7:21 get on the board as 60-yard touchdown by Smith. 2-point conversion was good. Making it 54-0. And then one more time, Adams would hit Bradley from 55 yards out. 2-point conversion was good, making the score 62-0. Hayti would get a late touchdown on an INT from Dunn, who walked it in the end zone from about 8 yards out. That is your final, 62-6. Don't forget, next week on the Boot Hill Sports Network, we'll be right back here at Hayti as your Indians take on the Scott City Rams. This is Mark Manley saying so